hello, and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with Maxius Shepherd on GTA 5. He is walking around the lowrider garage. Quite a cool garage, actually, this one. I do like wandering around in it. When the policeman decides, well, physics no longer applies to his car, we can just drive. Yeah, sure, officer, you go and investigate that room with your magic car. And now you've got that well and truly stuck, haven't you? Yep. GTA 5 police, everybody. At their finest. That's so Hagen is wandering around with his modified car. Now, it is not a good idea, okay, to try and show off doing a handbrake turn when there's plenty of the gang members around. May have misjudged the turn to try and get in the little gap. Now he's run over one of them. Now everybody is shooting at him. Tries to get away by going the other way. Not a good angle to go at. Now he's getting pushed by a gauntlet and gets completely and utterly murdered by everyone. Yeah, don't try and do handbrake turns in front of the gangs. They don't particularly like it. Still on GTA 5, we have a very brightly coloured baller going for many. Still going. Still we roll his way down the mountain. It's quite impressive for such a low-speed roll. I'm amazed how long that managed to tumble for. I think about 6 rolls in all of that. And Joseph Parker 244 has just stolen a car and then immediately had the door taken off by his friend. Goes to climb in the vehicle. Notices the AI, sort of the woman he carjacked, is sort of just got up and standing in the road. Now the Zion's getting very unhappy. Physics decides the best thing to do at this point is for the Zion to do a backflip and then promptly catch fire and then jump around a bit and then the dead body kind of flop out by the passenger door. Yeah, I don't know what went on there either. Very peculiar. Speaking of backflips, the real Emil on Need for Speed Most Wanted just started a race with his Supra as he runs across the curb. Curb decides he's having none of that, and the Toyota gets launched up and does a perfect backflip. Lands under, lost a little bit of time, but carries on going. LM145 on a Need for Speed 2015 is battling with the AI when the AI car finds a train track and decides that's enough to launch it straight up into the overpass. Yo Defty has just got his Civic out of the garage. Immediately a car spawns in front of him, stops, bumps into that, reversed. Someone else spawns in, bumps into the Civic, and we're going to have a car spawn underneath him. And the Civic is going to climb across the lot of them. Not the greatest spawning in of vehicles, I will be honest, in all of that. Mad Trucker 24 clips a wall with his car, goes for a roll. The game then promptly resets the Subaru. However, it may have reset it in a less than ideal position. Yeah, he's stuck in the tunnel wall. The police are completely and utterly befuddled by all of this. They have no clue whether the Subaru has just vanished to them. However, the poor BRZ is, yeah, that's well and truly stuck in the wall. Yeah, he's lost the police, but he's not going to be able to complete the time trial because his car isn't getting out of there. Rare Gliscor 1 on Forza Horizon 2 is trying to remove a Ford KA with his Camaro, and that proves to be relatively easy. Just pushes the car to the side of the car park, turns around, goes back to hopefully line up with the rest of the people, but the KA was not too pleased with all of this. Is immediately teleported back and fires his Camaro at quite high speeds into the wall. Don't mess around with the KAs. They are vicious buggers when they want to be. Stinty Boy 500 has managed to get himself stuck in a Lancia 037 and now cannot get it out. He's managed to park it. It's kind of by one of the motorway supports. He's got it wedged under here. He's trying frantically to get the car out. Eventually manages to sort of get it free, escapes to the side, and then gets caught by a tree. Yeah, the Lancia is not having a good day there. That's now completely and utterly wedged, and is, yeah, that's not going anywhere. I'm kind of corrupt on Forza Motorsport 6 lining up for a drag race when all of a sudden wheeling Mini out of nowhere, and the Ford gets bounced around a little bit. The Mini goes from mini rolls off the front of a deluxe coupe. Yeah, not an ideal way to arrive for a drag race. Ace Thunder on Dirt Rally. This is a notorious corner. I've rolled so many cars on this particular part. Not normally though, with the kind of the bounce off the invisible wall on the outside there. There's a rock pile on the inside. If you cut the corner a little bit too much, very easy to roll cars through there. And that's what he does initially. Clips that, launches it a little bit, and then bounces off the side of the track to do a double barrel roll with the Focus. On to Dirt 3 with Bob Purple 98 with the Trailblazer cars. These things very, very fast. Runs a little too wide, hits a snowbank, and then we're going to do many a front flip. I think it's about 4, 5 front flips before it comes to a rest. Lost its almighty wing and bent up the, well, plough at the front a little bit. It's good. It can carry on. Yeah, the Trailblazer cars do tend to have spectacular crashes. They are stupidly, stupidly fast vehicles. So, yeah, it's all good. It's carrying on again. War Intern on iRacing has found the very rare and elusive truck cannon. Yeah, just a little nudge in the in the wrong place. Game doesn't know what to do and decides the other NASCAR truck should be launched many, many miles into the air. And still it's spinning, still it's falling, still it's twisting around and rotating. We also see the unique bouncy properties of said pickup trucks. It's an impressive bounce as well. Paddy Fancy on Mad Max has managed to find himself a 3-wheeled vehicle. It was trying to drive around with it. It doesn't really work though, funnily enough, with 3 wheels on it. Not really quite drivable. So he goes around, quick repairs the truck, climbs back in it. Little does he know that Max has used these very rare invisible wheels. A sort of active camouflage on just you know, that one wheel. Kind of be useful if we put it all over the vehicle. But no, we're just going to have one invisible wheel. That's fine. I mean, it still drives okay, but yeah, that's a special kind of truck. And finally, CBZ Rogue D90 on Rocket League has managed to get his vehicle stuck upside down. I've played much Rocket League, never managed to do this one. It's just spinning around in circles, doesn't really know what to do anymore. Not designed to be stuck on their roofs, really, and then they score and the vehicle gets fired across the arena. Yeah, I've never got one stuck on their roof before, but there we go. Anyway, that is it for this episode, guys. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.